Everyone's feeling pretty. It's hotter than July. And all the world's full of problems. And they can't touch us even if they try.
David!
Neil, nice of you to drop in. How can I help you today?
I don't think I need any help from you, David.
Oh, you need help, all right. You need a lot of help. And I'd suggest that I'm best placed to provide you with that help.
Well, I'll keep you in mind.
You won't. You're just dismissing me, Neil. That's quite clear. You won't give another second's thought to my offer, and I'll tell you why. Because you're too proud to ask. And it really is quite an ugly characteristic of yours. Yeah, I will be helping you, whether you like it or not, starting with this. You've run out of ink, and you need to buy some more so that I can finish my print job.
What have you been printing? I had loads of ink left.
I've been printing pictures of Moira Stewart. She's going to interview me about my fundraising, and I thought, what better way to make her feel at ease than to print off 180 pictures of her showing her journey through the years and present it to her in a flickbook format.
I think she'd find that pretty creepy. Is she coming here?
No, I'm meeting her in Betty's. We're to have a cream tea together. Then we'll head to the library where it's a bit quieter, and then she can interview me. I'm not sure whether to present her with the flickbook in Betty's or the library, but I'm thinking probably save it for the library.
Right. Well, I'd probably hold off doing it altogether, to be honest.
And this is why you need help, Neil. You've no idea about the world and no idea about people. Moira's gonna love it. But I can't finish the flickbook until you get more ink, so please, get more ink.
Well, I'll have to get more ink because I need to print stuff as well, don't I?
And there you go, my friend. Consider yourself the recipient of David's help. And while you're at it, you might want to consider getting a colour printer, Neil. You need to move with the times.
And are you going to pay for it?
Absolutely not. It's your printer, and it's your responsibility to keep it full of ink. The fact that you've got a black and white printer is quite worrying. Grayscale pictures of Moira Stewart will just about be okay for a flickbook. But what if I wanted to make her a card? You'd need to get a colour printer. Just because your world is dull and grey, it doesn't mean that everyone else's should be.
You shouldn't even be using my printer.
You shouldn't even be using my office. What of it? Yeah, thought so, boy. Now, can we stop talking about you, please, Neil?
Okay, let's talk about you. Rob wants to see you. Yeah. Needs to have a word with you.
About what, actually? No need to tell me. I already know. David already knows. Rob wants to apologise for putting my security team on high alert with all of his identity changes.
No, he wants you to stop making things up about him.
Nonsense. Wheel him in and I'll have a word with him. I won't be printing any pictures out of him, though. It's a waste of ink. He needs working on, that boy. He really is a mucky snowman of the highest order. Yeah, bring him in and I'll dress him down. I'll give him a proper dressing down.
I think he's going to give you a dressing down, actually.
I will not be undressed by that boy. He might be the danger man, and I will not have him seeing me at my most vulnerable. If he wants to meet me, then we do it here, and I will be filming the whole interaction fully clothed.
Yeah, I'll film it. It can be the next episode.
Shh! Over my dead body! I'm not having that ponce coming in here and trying to steal the limelight. I'll have him arrested.
For what?
Theft! Ah! Bring him in by all means, but it'll be under my terms and conditions. He's to be frisked at the door. The whole interaction is to be filmed. I want Bernie Leatherman here as my bodyguard, and I want to check he's not wearing a wire. The video can be destroyed at the end, as I don't want him getting any undeserved attention. Better still, we'll keep the video under lock and key. And if I ever need some leverage, I'll use the video to blackmail him. Yeah, I'll get him to say something unsavoury on camera. Or better still, maybe you could edit it in, Neil.
I'm not doing that, David. He just wants to have a word with you. Chill out.
I will not chill out. Absolutely not, you loincloth. My terms, or the meet-up doesn't happen.
David, you're overreacting and you're being rude and unreasonable.
I'm being fair and I'm being cautious. He does realise that I'm a fully trained lawyer, doesn't he? He does realise that he won't have a leg to stand on whatever he tries to lay at my feet. I'll overpower him and outsmart him in every conceivable area of conversation. Yeah, he won't get to meet Charitable David. Unlike Moira, he'll meet Justice David, and I will be dealing out a large helping of "Don't you dare try to undress me in my office and stop changing your identity, you rotten little man."
David, stop it. Rob is not your enemy.
Neil, when you get to my age and my standing, you'll realise. Well, you won't actually, because you never will live to my age or reach my standing. But if you did, you would realise that everyone is the enemy, and you can't trust anyone unless their name is Bernie Leatherman. Now, if you've quite finished trying to intimidate me with Rob, I have a meeting to prepare for, a flick book to finish, and you have ink to buy, and preferably a new printer as well.
You're ill, David. Really poorly. You need help, not me. Poorly little boy.
You get back here! You don't speak to David like that. Horrible, sickly, arrogant and pretentious little gargoyle. Yeah, see you soon. Yeah, I love David.